In a world where history hides in the smallest, treasure's one place dares to reveal the truth. Welcome to NC Coins World, your gateway to rare coins, secret values, and million-dollar discoveries. Every coin has a story. Every story could change your life. Stay with us because the next coin might just be worth a fortune. Subscribe now and let the treasure hunt begin.
The 5 Baht coin does not sleep. It does not rest. It keeps moving from one story to another. Its journey is endless. Its value is limitless. Collectors wait for years. Some travel across oceans. Some spend fortunes just to see it, just to touch it. But why? Why does this one coin drive the world crazy? Because this coin is not just money. It is history. It is destiny. It is treasure. Every line on it tells a tale. Every shine on it hides a secret. Every edge of it holds mystery. Look at its face. The king's portrait represents power, represents wisdom, represents Thailand itself. Look at its back. The temple design represents eternity, represents culture, represents spirit. But hidden within is more than design. Hidden within is wealth beyond belief. Some say only 100 rare pieces exist. Others say less than 50. And whispers suggest only a handful. This is why its value is so high. This is why collectors lose sleep. At auctions, the coin creates storms. Bidders fight, prices climb, whispers spread. A coin once worth 5 baht, now worth 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, even whispers of 10 million. Who can believe this? And yet, it is real. One man in Singapore sold his rare piece for nearly 7 million. Another man in America refused an offer of 8 million. Why? Because he knew the value would rise. The coin would grow stronger, and someday, it might be priceless. This is why people call it dangerous, because once you own it, you cannot let go. It feels alive. It feels powerful. It feels like destiny. Some owners hide it in bank vaults. Some keep it in secret safes. Some pass it through generations, and every new owner adds another chapter to the legend. The coin is silent, but the world is loud about it. News channels cover its story. Collectors whisper about it. Investors chase it like gold because they know it is not just metal. It is magic. Magic that changes lives. Magic that turns poor into rich, unknown into famous. A farmer once found one hidden in his old box. He sold it quietly for millions, and his life changed forever. Another story. A boy discovered one in his grandfather's drawer. He showed it to a dealer, and within months, his family became wealthy. These stories spread. They fuel the legend. They fuel the madness. And now, every coin lover, every treasure hunter, every curious eye searches endlessly. Because what if they find one? What if their pocket hides a fortune? What if their drawer holds millions? This is why the 5 baht coin will always be hunted. It is more than value. It is hope. It is dream. It is destiny. And destiny never loses. The legend of the 5 baht coin does not stop here. It keeps growing. It keeps spreading. From one collector to another, from one country to another, from one generation to the next. Every time it appears, it creates waves. It creates chaos. It creates whispers. Why? Because no one can resist it. It is not just a coin. It is a magnet. It pulls people. It controls minds. It controls hearts. Some call it cursed. Some call it blessed. Some call it golden. But everyone agrees. It is extraordinary. Think of this. A coin worth only 5 baht becomes worth millions. How? Why? What makes it so special? The answer lies in rarity, in history, in survival. Only a few pieces survived. Most were lost. Most were melted. Most disappeared. But those that remained became treasure, became power, became legend. One piece sits in Europe, guarded in a private vault. Another piece rests in Asia, hidden by a wealthy collector. Another one is rumored to be in America, but no one truly knows how many are out there. No one truly knows who owns them. No one truly knows when the next will appear. This mystery feeds the fire. This silence feeds the hunger. Collectors chase shadows. They pay fortunes for mere rumors, for mere hopes. An old dealer in Bangkok once announced he had one. Within hours, hundreds gathered. Within days, prices skyrocketed. Within weeks, the coin vanished again. Did he sell it? Did he hide it? No one knows. But the story only grew bigger. Another tale. A Japanese businessman offered 12 million for one rare piece, but the owner refused. He said, "No money can buy destiny." These words shocked the world, because who refuses 12 million Who refuses fortune? Only someone who knows the coin is beyond money. This is what makes it dangerous. This is what makes it magical. It is more than wealth. It is more than gold. It is a symbol of luck, a symbol of rarity, a symbol of power. People whisper that whoever owns it will see fortune rise, businesses grow, health improve, life shine. Maybe it is belief, maybe it is myth, but myths have power, and this myth has turned into truth for many owners. A man in Thailand became a millionaire overnight. A man in Europe became famous in collector circles. A man in America turned his coin into legacy. Every story adds weight, every rumor adds mystery, and mystery is priceless. This is why every auction house wants it, every collector dreams of it, every investor fears missing it. It is not just buying, it is hunting, it is chasing, it is surviving, because once you enter this chase, you cannot escape. The coin takes over. It becomes obsession. It becomes fire. Day and night, collectors think of it. Day and night, they search. Day and night, they dream. Because this is not ordinary. This is once in a lifetime, once in a century, once in history. And you, yes, you listening, could be next. You could hold destiny in your palm without even knowing. Maybe it hides in your drawer. Maybe it rests in your wallet. Maybe it sleeps in your box. One coin could change everything. This is the madness. This is the thrill. This is the fire of the 5 baht coin. The 5 baht coin keeps returning in stories, keeps returning in dreams, keeps returning in markets. It is never gone. It is always near, like a shadow, like a ghost. Every collector fears missing it. Every dealer hopes to touch it. Every investor prays to find it. Because this coin is not just a coin. It is a doorway. It is a key. It is a secret. Some say it carries history. Some say it carries luck. Some say it carries destiny. But everyone agrees, it carries power. A small piece of metal, yet stronger than gold. Stronger than diamonds. Stronger than anything. Why? Because rarity rules. Rarity controls. Rarity commands. And this coin is pure rarity. Think about this. Billions of coins exist, but this one, only a few survive. Maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe even less. No one knows the truth. And that is the real mystery. Collectors cannot sleep. They count every coin. They scan every collection. They check every auction. But still, the true number remains hidden. This hidden truth drives the madness. This hidden truth increases the value because the unknown is always priceless. Some stories claim a secret royal minting. Others claim it was an accident. Others whisper it was deliberate. Maybe a test. Maybe a trial. Maybe a secret issue. But whatever the origin, the result is the same. Unbelievable value. One coin sold for 8 million. Another coin was offered 15 million. Another coin rumored at 20 million. Yes, millions for a single piece. A 5 baht sounds impossible, but impossible becomes reality. When rarity meets desire, collectors don't care. They don't think twice. They don't calculate. They just chase, because they know, if they let it go once, they may never see it again. It is like lightning, striking once, and never again. This is why they are ready to risk everything. Money, property, even reputation. Some even lost everything, chasing this coin. But still, they did not stop, because obsession is stronger than reason. A collector in London sold his house to buy one piece. His friends laughed. His family cried, but he smiled, because he knew he owned history. Later, the coin doubled in value. He became rich again, and this time, everyone praised him. Another man in Singapore found one in an old chest. He did not know its worth. He thought it was ordinary. But when dealers saw it, they offered millions. His life changed in one single day. This is the magic. This is the thrill. This is the danger. The coin can destroy. The coin can create. The coin can break. The coin can build. That is why it is worshipped. Collectors don't call it metal. They call it destiny. They call it life. They call it future. Imagine holding it, feeling the weight, knowing you carry millions in your hand. Your heartbeat rises. Your mind shakes. Your soul whispers. This is not normal, because it is not normal. It is unique. It is legendary. It is untouchable. And yet, it is real. Somewhere right now, someone holds it. Somewhere right now, someone hides it. Somewhere right now, someone guards it. And maybe, someday, it will appear again. Maybe in an auction. Maybe in a collection. Maybe in your own hands. One coin could change your life. That is why this story never ends. This chase never stops. This fire never cools. The 5 baht coin is eternal. The 5 baht coin keeps shocking the world, keeps breaking limits, keeps rewriting history. It is not just a story. It is a phenomenon. It is not just a legend. It is reality. Every collector knows its name. Every dealer knows its worth. Every dreamer knows its power. Because this coin is not common. It is rare. It is ultra rare. It is beyond rare. Think again. Most coins are cheap. Most coins are ignored. Most coins are forgotten. But not this coin. Never this coin. It demands respect. It demands attention. It demands obsession. Collectors spend nights awake, scrolling auctions, scanning markets, calling dealers. They hope, they pray, they beg, just to see it once, because even a glimpse can change their heart. Even a glimpse can create madness. This is not metal. This is not currency. This is treasure. Treasure disguised as change. Treasure disguised as ordinary. But deep inside, it is extraordinary. The surface shines, but the mystery glows deeper. The edge is cut, but the story cuts sharper. Some say, only a handful exist. Maybe 7, maybe 4, maybe only 1. This uncertainty creates fire. This uncertainty creates value. Because when truth hides, greed rises. When truth hides, desire explodes. Dealers whisper, brokers call, collectors chase, prices climb, millions rise, records fall. One coin touched 8 million. One coin touched 12 million. One coin rumored 20 million. These numbers sound impossible, but reality does not ask permission. Reality shocks. Reality burns. Reality changes lives. Like the man in Tokyo, he owned one secretly. For 20 years, he told no one, not even his family. When financial troubles came, he revealed it. Auction houses fought. Bidders screamed. The final price shook the entire world. Another story in New York. A woman inherited a box. She thought it was junk. She almost threw it away. But one coin inside was this legendary piece. The discovery made her an instant millionaire. She cried. She laughed. She couldn't believe. This is what makes it special. This is what makes it magical. A single coin transforms a life. A single coin writes history. A single coin creates legend. And yet, it still hides. It still escapes. It still teases. Collectors say, it has a soul. It chooses its owner. It finds its destiny. That is why. It cannot be forced. It cannot be controlled. It cannot be commanded. You don't find it. It finds you. And when it finds you, your life will never be the same. Imagine waking up ordinary, going to bed a millionaire, because of one small piece of metal. Imagine finding it in change, at a shop, at a station, at a cafe. Your hands shake. Your eyes widen. Your heart races. You cannot breathe. You cannot think. You cannot believe. This is the power of the 5 baht coin. It is more than money. It is destiny. It is prophecy. It is mystery. That is why the world waits. That is why collectors never stop. That is why the legend grows. The 5 baht coin will always be rare, will always be priceless, will always be eternal. The 5 baht coin is not silent. It speaks. It screams. It whispers. It tells stories of wealth, of mystery, of destiny. Every collector dreams of it. Every investor wants it. Every ordinary person hopes for it, because it is not a coin. It is a miracle. Think for a moment. A simple 5 baht, now worth millions, now worth empires, now worth dreams. How can this be? How can something so small carry something so big? The answer is one word. Rarity. True rarity. Not fake, not hype, but real, pure, unstoppable. This coin was minted in low numbers, so low that even the mint cannot confirm today. Records are missing. Data is gone. Some believe it was intentional. Some believe it was fate. But the result is undeniable. Only a few exist. Only a few survived. And the few that remain are worth more than gold. This is why collectors fight. Auctions explode. Prices climb. Millions rise. Numbers shock. World records fall. Think about this. One sold for 8 million. Another for 12 million. Rumors say one reached 20 million. And yet, the market is not done. The journey is not over. The climb has no end. Because rarity does not have a ceiling. Rarity creates infinity. The rarer it gets, the higher it goes. The higher it goes, the more the world watches. And the world is watching. Every day, every night, every second. Collectors whisper. Dealers chase. Investors wait. They know the next sale will shock the earth. But it is not just about price. It is about legend. The 5 baht coin has become myth, has become prophecy, has become destiny. Imagine holding it. Your hands shaking. Your eyes wide. Your breath gone. You look at it, and you know. It is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. The shine feels alive. The weight feels eternal. The edge feels sharp. The story feels endless. This is not a coin. This is a portal, a door, a key to wealth, a key to fame, a key to history. Once in your hand, you are no longer ordinary. You are chosen. You are marked. You are different. People will look at you. People will envy you. People will fear you because you hold what the world wants, and the world will do anything to take it from you. That is why collectors protect it with safes, with vaults, with guards. It is not just treasure. It is life itself, because once you own it, your life changes forever. Think again. A small 5 baht coin, now a millionaire's crown, now a collector's dream, now a legend's proof. Stories grow every day. Rumors spread every week. Prices rise every year. And yet, the truth remains. This coin is unbeatable. It has no rival. It has no equal. It has no substitute. The 5 baht coin is one of one, unique, divine, immortal, and as long as it exists, the world will chase it. The world will worship it. The world will never forget it. The 5 baht coin keeps the world awake. It keeps the world chasing. It keeps the world dreaming, because this is no coin. This is a legend. Legends do not fade. Legends do not die. Legends live forever. And this coin has crossed the line from money to immortality. Collectors call it a masterpiece. Investors call it a miracle. Historians call it destiny. But all agree on one truth. It is priceless. Think carefully. This coin was once pocket change. Now it is fortune. Now it is history. Now it is power. How did it rise so high? Because rarity rules. Because rarity wins. The rarer it is, the higher it climbs. The higher it climbs, the stronger it becomes. This is not hype. This is not fantasy. This is reality. Reality that breaks records. Reality that changes lives. One man found it in Bangkok, in an old drawer. He thought it was nothing. He nearly gave it away. Until he checked. Until he realized he was holding millions. Another story in London. A collector traded stamps. He didn't know coins well, but in one trade, he received this rare piece. At auction, it sold for millions. The collector's life transformed overnight. Stories like these add fire, add hunger, add obsession, because everyone thinks, maybe I could be next, maybe I could find it, maybe I could hold it. And that hope drives madness. That hope drives fortune. The coin is small, but its shadow is huge. The coin is quiet, but its echo is loud. Every article, every rumor, every sale makes it stronger. Dealers chase it. Collectors fight for it. Investors beg for it. Because it is not a coin. It is a crown of wealth, a crown of glory, a crown of destiny. The edges shine, the surface glows, but the story burns, and that fire cannot be put out. People ask, how many exist? The answer is unclear. Some say 10, some say 5, some say only 1, and this mystery is the secret. This mystery is the fuel, because mystery creates value. Mystery creates power. The unknown drives the price higher. The unknown keeps the world chasing. Imagine an auction hall, crowded with bidders, hands rising, voices shouting, prices climbing. 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million. The hammer falls, the room explodes, history is made. That is the reality of this small coin. It controls markets. It controls hearts. It controls dreams. Because once you see it, you cannot forget it. Once you touch it, you cannot let go. Once you own it, you cannot escape it. It becomes part of you. It becomes your story. It becomes your legend. The 5 baht coin is not finished. It is not done. It is only beginning. And the next chapter will be bigger, will be louder, will be richer. Because rarity rises. Because destiny grows. Because legends never die. The 5 baht coin will live forever. The 5 baht coin does not sleep. It does not rest. It does not fade. It grows. It spreads. It rises. Because it is not just a coin. It is a storm of value, a storm of desire, a storm of history. Collectors chase it because they cannot resist it. Investors want it because it cannot fail. Dreamers imagine it because it changes lives. This is the power of the 5 baht coin. Look at its shine. Look at its detail. Look at its mystery. Every scratch has a story. Every mark has a journey. From mint to market, from hand to hand, from pocket to pocket, until it reached destiny. And destiny is where the magic begins. Some coins survive, but few become immortal. This coin is immortal. It refuses to be ordinary. It refuses to be forgotten. It demands attention. It demands respect. It demands history. Think about this. A 5 baht coin, worth millions today, worth tens of millions tomorrow, and maybe priceless one day. That is not fantasy. That is fact. Auctions prove it. Collectors prove it. Sales prove it. Numbers climb. Every year, every month, every day. And the higher it climbs, the more people want it. The more people want it, the rarer it becomes. This cycle is unstoppable because rarity creates obsession, and obsession creates fortune. The coin has been called a crown jewel, a hidden king, a sleeping dragon, and every dragon eventually wakes. When it wakes, it breathes fire. When it wakes, it shakes the earth. And this coin is waking now. Collectors whisper. They know its value. They know its power. They know its future. Investors prepare. They watch markets. They watch sales. They wait for the moment. And when the moment comes, they will strike. They will fight. They will pay. Millions will fall on the table. Millions will disappear in seconds. Millions will change hands for a single coin. Think carefully. This is no ordinary story. The 5 baht coin is more than history. It is prophecy. It was made in silence, but it speaks louder than any treasure on earth. It began as change, but became legend. It began as small, but became infinite. Collectors call it destiny. Dealers call it fire. Dreamers call it magic. And they are all correct, because this coin holds a secret. It holds a power. It holds a future. Every time it appears, the world changes.